Ducks Unlimited Television is brought to you by Drake Waterfowl Systems, innovators in waterfowl hunting.
Welcome to a very busy episode of DUTV, which introduces a new co-host, John Paul Morris, and takes us back again to some of our most important habitat for waterfowl, the prairie pothole region. John Paul joins a slew of hunters on this outing, including biologist Rick Warhurst and DU volunteers Ham Hutchins. Public land, wide open spaces, good folks, and a mixed bag of ducks and geese, DUTV.
I got started duck hunting as a young boy. I used to go in the blind when I was a kid, and when I was 7 years old, I started duck hunting. It's one of my favorite pastimes. To be asked to be a host of the DU television show is a really cool deal for me. I was very excited about the opportunity. Hope that I can help spread the word about Ducks Unlimited and what they're doing to protect our waterfowling heritage. First ducks of the whole year. Our weather's been pretty mild at home all year, and this is my first duck hunt. We showed up and it felt like I was jumping right in the heat of duck season. The snow was coming down, the wind was blowing.
And to your right, two birds right there.
Good shooting, boys. Really excited to be here in North Dakota. The first time for me hunting in the Dakotas. Really appreciate Tanner and Rick bringing me out. It's been a great start to the morning. I can't wait to keep going.
In our early years, we're focused on restoring wetlands, enhancing wetlands. We did a lot of work in both North Dakota and South Dakota on national wildlife refuges, on waterfowl production areas, but also on private land. We continue to focus on wetland work in restoration and also in enhancements that are vital for waterfowl nesting and migration habitat. Yep, there's a single. Take him if you want to.
Our first morning was a great experience. We were with great people. We saw a ton of birds. They didn't all want to work the right way, but it was great to just experience what hunting's like here in the Dakotas. After our morning's hunt and a quick bite to eat, we met up with 4 guys from Louisiana. It was all of our first times to really see the prairie pothole region. We all took a tour around in the truck and we got to see just how important these wetlands are, how diverse they are, and why they're so important for waterfowl. Listening to Rick explain the biology of each one of these wetlands and how each one plays an important role in every different duck species. It was truly eye-opening to me to just see how many wetlands are here and why it's so important to protect them.
Ducks Unlimited Television, presented by Drake Waterfowl Systems, innovators in waterfowl hunting, is also brought to you by Mossy Oak Shadow Grass Blades and Ducks Unlimited's Rescue Our Wetlands campaign, banding together for waterfowl.
Single in front locked up. Man, I can't do anything. There you go. Good shooting. Thanks for the backup.
Appreciate it.
We couldn't let him get away with that.
No, oh no.
Hunting and fishing has played a huge role in my life and growing up. And I was very lucky that my father loved to hunt and fish and took me out in the outdoors and gave me the opportunity to really experience what hunting and fishing is all about. You know, and a lot of that is the camaraderie, the friendships built, and also helping protect and conserve the animals and birds that we love to pursue. There's a low duck straight in front. Good shooting. A lot of our ducks were just skirting us off to our left side a little bit. The wind had shifted, and so rather than move all our decoys, the four of us picked up, shifted down about 40 or 50 yards. That last duck came in perfect, so hopefully it's a sign of things to come.
Started duck hunting over 50 years ago. My dad took me out when I was a youngster, and oftentimes in the blind we try to think of what we could do to maybe give back to the birds, maybe purchase property or set aside some type of land, and got involved with DU as one of many, contribute to programs that'll look to preserve the prairie pothole region and or improve areas that provide habitat for waterfowl.
The birds start up here, they're hatched up here, they migrate down the flyways, whether it's the Mississippi or Central Flyway, and they spend the winter down in Ted's country down in Louisiana. And so it's important in order for them to be able to survive and their populations to grow that we meet their habitat needs and their dietary needs, both on the breeding grounds and migration and also on the wintering grounds.
Yep, right here, right here. That was fun. Those came out of nowhere. Good shooting.
Good shot.
Another greenhead.
Wetlands are the habitats most often associated with ducks and other waterfowl. But did you know that large tracts of healthy grasslands can be equally important? This is especially true in the prairie pothole region, where millions of ducks and geese nest and raise their young. Many waterfowl species build their nests in dense, grassy areas near wetlands. Thick grassland cover helps conceal the nests and protects them from predators. Research shows that as grassland abundance increases, nesting success rises. But our prairie grasslands have been decimated. Less than a quarter of the original grassland habitat remains. That's why protecting and restoring our remaining native grasslands is one of Ducks Unlimited's highest priorities. Across the prairies, we're working with farmers, ranchers, energy producers, and other partners using a variety of conservation tools. We use conservation easements to protect habitats in perpetuity. We also restore habitats that have been degraded. And by engaging in public policy at different levels of government, we influence legislation and programs that protect these critical habitats. You can find out more about grasslands and our work to conserve them at ducks.org.
DU Insights is brought to you by Mossy Oak Properties. Find your favorite place at mossyoakproperties.com. DUTV is powered by Mossberg Built Rugged, proudly American, Mossy Oak Properties, America's land specialist, and Purina Pro Plan, nutrition that performs.
We're very excited about tomorrow. We're going to hunt with Tom Hutchins. He's a big DU supporter here in North Dakota. It's going to be our last morning to hunt. Can't wait to get over and see what it's all about. Tom's come up with this contraption he calls a Chinese cooker, and it's a 55-gallon drum. They build a fire outside of it. We tried some ducks off of it last night, and let me tell you what, it's some of the best duck I've ever eaten.
Look at these birds. Look at that pintail right up there. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a beautiful morning, just enough wind to make it interesting. Okay, get ready. Oh, there's two out front. Get up. Take them. Good shot. Wow.
Mornings like this morning is what it's all about. Getting to sit in the duck blind with some good friends and watch that beautiful sunrise makes waking up at 4:30 in the morning totally worth it.
Oh yeah, we got geese on the right, guys. Take them.
They were starting to kind of bug out.
Yeah, they were starting to curve away, and you just don't know. Usually, if they're going to set, they come in that first time and come right in with you.
That was beautiful against that sunset.
Oh, yeah.
That was just beautiful. We just had two big groups of geese just come lock up from way out, come all the way into us, and kind of edged out the last second, but we managed to bring one down. It really doesn't get any better than this. It's just absolutely beautiful out here this morning. First goose of the trip. Pretty awesome. I think we're set to have a great day.
Today we're going to make duck lettuce wraps. You know those great lettuce wraps that you get when you go to an Asian restaurant that have like the chicken and all the flavor and the spices, and you wrap around lettuce leaves? We're going to do that with duck, and it's so easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to take crushed pineapple, and we're going to put it in our saucepan. And we're also going to add Chinese plum sauce. And then I'm going to add a little bit of sugar, a little bit of rice wine vinegar, a little bit of toasted sesame oil, and some crushed red peppers. And we're going to let this simmer over medium-high heat for about 5 minutes. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to lower my heat to medium, and I'm going to add my duck. So this is just roasted duck. You can cook it in an oven or you can cook it in a slow cooker. And then I'm going to add some green onions that have just been chopped and a little bit of sesame seeds. I like to use butter lettuce leaves, but you can use romaine, you could use iceberg. Just make sure they're large, pliable leaves. I'm going to scoop my filling right into the middle of my lettuce leaf, and then I'm going to garnish it with some goodness. So I have some thinly sliced carrot strips right here. I have some more green onions and a little bit of cilantro. And then what you do is you can, if you're serving them on a platter, you can just set them on a plate. You can just set them out like this. This is so good. Everyone at your table is going to love it. So for this recipe and more just like it, visit ducks.org.
Author Jennifer Chandler's latest book is the Southern Pantry Cookbook. For more information and recipes, visit cookwithjennifer.com. DUTV is powered by Biologic, scientifically proven wildlife products. Buck Gardner Calls, Champion of Champions. Native Nurseries, hand-selected hand-grown plants for wildlife, with closed captioning provided by Honey Break Lodge. World-class accommodations and wing shooting on the Louisiana Bayou.
This tunnel is part of our Sporting Dog Agility course. This course is designed to give the dog confidence in the field, determination to pick that bird, put the dog in a little stressful situation, but he knows he's going to recover. What we're going to do is send Deke straight into this dark hole, and they don't really like that too much. He's going to drive in there deep to find the prize, which will be the bird. Deke. He jumps in, a bit of a swing, but he knows he finds the prize at the end. Now, our final step is going to put the dog really under a little bit more stress. We're going to pitch in the bumper, and we're going to put a swing to it. Definitely the dog's going to like a little confidence here. Deke. But Deke knows I can go in. It's a bit stressful, but I am going to recover.
Duck Dog with Mike Stewart is presented by Purina Pro Plan, nutrition that performs.
All right, coming back, coming back. All right, get ready. Oh, okay, right here. Good. Good work. Good. We had to take those 3. I was waiting on a whole flock, but you got to do them.
2 in the hand's better than a whole flock in the air.
Yeah, no kidding.
Crazy how many green wings are still up here.
Oh, yeah, we're just now getting them good, actually.
You know, one of my favorite parts about duck hunting is getting to watch the dogs work. This was the first hunt of the trip we hunted with a dog, and Maisie did great today. She retrieved a bunch of our birds, and just something fun about sharing the hunt with the dog and with your friends.
That teal's coming back again, I think. If he even gets close, we ought to throw something at him. He's playing with us, guys. He's challenging us. No, he was closer last time. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Yeah, here they come. Get ready.
And those teal work perfectly.
Oh, that was sweet, guys. Nice job.
It's really amazing up here, the diversity of bird life. We've seen a little bit of everything. We just had a beautiful flock of swans fly right by, and it's really special up here. It's not just duck.
Exactly. We like it in the spring as much as we do during the hunting season. We have a lot of birders that come up this way. We have certainly upland birds. We have songbirds, waterfowl everywhere. It's just a bird paradise is what it is. Come on, Green. Come on. Shoot that greenhead guy, shoot it, shoot it. There you go. Good job.
There we go, we got a mallard in the bag now.
Good job, guys. Good girl, good girl. John, Paul, this has been just my pleasure. This is a great group of guys. Like I told you last night, what I like the best about these boys from Louisiana is they know about ducks and they know how to eat ducks. This may not be a plucker, but we're gonna try him too. Oh yeah, low geese, good. I'm thinking we're gonna take them, guys, shoot them. Every one of us, I think, shot at that bird because it was absolutely done. Good job, guys. They were high, but I didn't know what they were gonna do.
Overall, my first experience getting to host the Ducks Unlimited television show was really a treat and a great experience. Got to meet a lot of great people here in the Dakotas. We shared some great hunts and a lot of laughs.
special thanks to the Bismarck office of Ducks Unlimited for the hunting coordination on this most recent trip back to the famed Prairie Pothole region, and to Tom and Katie Hutchins for their generous hospitality. And thanks to John Paul Morris for joining DUTV. Until next time, visit us at ducks.org for more video action, information, and great products like our real-time migration map. Thanks for watching.